What is going on, everybody? Simulation for the Nation here. Hope you're doing very well. Welcome back to Calmsden Farm. Welcome back to the Clarkson Farm challenge as well. Where, can you believe it or not, it is middle of October and we are making hay, which is something you would usually catch me doing. But the contract is a must. It's expensive. It's a valuable contract, and I need money. So we're gonna get this done. We're also taking a moment to do a little bit of our own hay as well. So we got some ground knocked down. We bought a new baler, well, a new truss baler. It is the D1000 New Holland, and we're gonna go and bring the rake back over right now. And we're gonna get this field done at the very least, I think. Or failing that, what we'll do is actually just quickly run the rake over, or the tether over our small little bit of ground, get that one raked up, and then get that baled up as well. So I hope everything is going well. Listen to those birds around here, isn't it magical? We have been kicking along. We spent a little bit of time getting some groundwork done since we were last here, and I've come across an idea that I think will work quite well for the challenge in itself. We've got some really good rules on the go at the moment, and it's really adding to the farm challenge and how we approach that. But I want to kind of add one more little wrinkle, if I may. And I feel like it could be quite good, and it's good to be, tie this in even further to Clarkson's farm and the challenges that he faced. And I think we might put in, for every calendar month that we're in, we're going to set a bit of a target or a bit of a goal that we have to achieve. And I feel like those goals are going to support or be structured around the TV series. So for example, in one of the episodes there, he acquires all of his machinery. One of the first episodes, we've done that. We've been doing a lot of tractor driving. That was a separate episode. We're going to be doing, there's an opportunity in one episode there where the Clarkson goes out and acquires his sheep. We could find a way to have to get enough money together to buy some sheep. So I think this is all ideas that we could work with. So that's what we're going to have a look into. What we're going to do right now, though, is crack on with a bit of a bumpy old field here. This is ours. Let's actually just go down to C4. There you go. This is our field here. We got this one mown down there just because, really. It's a nice long field. Why not get something off it? And I thought we're going to have to do this contract anyway. Let's make it worth our while. So that's exactly what we're doing. It's a nice long field here. But with this old brute on here, it's not going to take us too long to finish, really, which is good. Let's turn on you. We'll get our line in here, and then GPS will be set. I'll do it. Yeah, so we're going to get this one all thrown around. We'll get the tether out onto it as well, which would be handy for us to be able to really kick on and then get this all baled up there. There's bales through the fields that still need to be stacked up. We'll get to that. That's a winter job at the very least, in my opinion, and that will be fine. But yeah, this time of day is fantastic. No, Oxy did recently release his 4K textures and his 8K textures as well. You can find those ones on his Discord page, amongst other places. But for right now, we're still rocking the original ones. We'll get those downloaded when we have a little bit more time, really. Time is always of the essence. Yeah, as you can see, we're currently rolling along with our brand new to us tether as well. In fact, this is brand new. So pick this one up, and then we bought the baler as well. We're doing still pretty well for money as well there, actually, which is great. So what that'll look like for us is that we can actually now not really have to worry about renting equipment that we need. We've got enough money to buy a drill, so we've got a few ideas as to what we're going to do in terms of our drills. And then we'll get that picked up, and then we'll be on to want to get a set of rollers possibly as well, because I have a feel that there's going to be some stones coming through. We want to make sure we're all set up for that. Now, I'm in two different minds as well about the drill. I might, just because the first drill I buy will be about a 4-meter thing. It's not going to be the biggest or the best. It's going to be one of the cheaper options, but it might do for a year, just until we're in a position that we can afford something a little bit better. There's a few different options I have there and a few different trains of thought, so we'll have to see what that looks like. Oh, listen to that roar. Get up there. Okay, lovely little autumnal day for a spot of hay. Wouldn't have ever seen that coming, but here we are. Do you know what? I'm probably not going to use this actually. Let's just get you down. I don't really need a GPS for such a small little block of land. But what we will do is we'll get this all finished up. There's actually quite a bit of grass in here. None of this has been fertilized or anything like that, but there's still a fair whack of grass on here, which I'm rather impressed with. Now, someone had a great idea the other day that we should really look into, one of the rules being that you have to acquire a tractor that's far too big and powerful for the implements that you need, which we were talking about. I think that would be a great idea to do that. But another really handy idea or a potential rule that came through there as well was that we have to plant potatoes, and that's where I got the idea around, you know, we follow the story from season 1. We could, oh dear, that's not going to work very well, Sim. Let's put that back. That is a bit of a Clarkson right there, and that by doing it that way, at least then we can actually, you know, follow that. We'll have to find a bit of a field that we can put potatoes into and make it work that way. So I like that idea as well. I really do. If you have any other suggestions as well, please of course do let me know. Love to hear what they are there. We're going to try and really flesh this out. It works really well in the live stream as well. It's great to have everyone on board for that. Speaking of which, next live stream will be on Saturday. I can't wait to bring you all along for that ride. Might even try and get one on Friday, but we'll see. We will see. Oh bam, look at that. I love the plane on these tethers now. This looks incredible. Really good. So what we'll do, we'll get this all finished up. I think we'll go to the store as well. We'll go pick up our new baler just so we have it at the yards. Then we'll stick the rake on. We can go and get cracking, get these fields all rode up there, and then we'll be on with the baler. So that's good. We've emptied off the silage trailer as well for all the bales. We can actually get on with that and start stacking. And yeah, we'll get to see some real good progress here now. We made an awful lot of money from bales from the from field 7. So many bales in there that we carted away. Not only did we get a great price from the from selling or from finishing the contract, but we also got the tremendous amount of bales left over that were sold as well. We've still kept about another 25 in our stack as well. Now it's the aim that with the silage bales that we have made over there, not to sell them all there. I would like to use them for the purpose, but we'll have to see. We haven't got any cattle at the moment or sheep, so we don't really need them right now straight away, but we will at some point. It'll be always good to get those in and set up. So if you have all embarked on your own challenge here, I would love to know how it's going. Do let me know in the comments down below if you are working on it, which farm you took over. Now somebody actually asked me as well how you would set this up on console, and I think the best thing to do here would be to, and I'm going to try this myself when I get time in the next few days, is to set up yourself in-game on farm manager mode. You start with about 1.5 million there. Buy the requisite land that you would like, get that price down to 0. However you do it, remove as much money as possible. Then get one of the government subsidy money mods and keep that in for enough hours until you get as close to £250,000, euros or dollars. That way is the easiest way in console, because you can't adjust there's no scripts for you to adjust the amount of money you've got in game. It's not going to be possible. So that would be the easiest and most efficient way to make that happen. So that is what we might try on console, just to see if that works, but certainly what I would recommend. All right, bingo. We are, I think there's a little bit over there. There's a lot over there. Lovely little field to work in this one though. It's very nice, very picturesque. Okay, we'll just this thing does rev pretty loud, so we'll just make it a little easier on the engine for this little bit. Need to get this tractor serviced up, but last time I checked there, we were looking at quite a lot of money to do that. Alright then, so folks, we are, that's pretty much done here. Let's lift this up. And we are going to get ourselves ready to roll here, I think. Let's just go up a gear. There you go. Alright, so we'll stick the Raycom. For now at least, we are all finished with this tether for the year. It's served its purpose, but we will try and get it out into a bit more use next year. I wonder if we'll just start with sheep, although I'd love to get some cattle in there. It doesn't have to be too many, but I'd love to get some in there so we can utilize the building that we have after all. I think that would be great. Yeah, we'll fill up that Dutch barn, I think, with a little bit of hay and whatever's left over from that contract. There should be quite a bit in there, I would hope. And now I'm also trying to restructure and organize how all the machinery is going into this shed, just to make it a bit more practical. I don't have too much storage space around here, so you got to make the most of what you do have. And hopefully, it won't ding off the roof there. No, it won't. Apparently it will. Yeah, that's going to be that grass equipment done with for now. It should get washed down. It still may. Okay, and now we're on our rake. The time is ticking along, so let's see if there's any more. Oh, there's a lot of contracts there. You see, once again, I can only do contracts that I have the equipment for, and I don't have. And, you know, these are big fields, and you don't want to be cracking into one of those with a 7 for a plow. Like field 18, for example, is big, very, very big. So it's something we'll have to steer clear from for now. But we have one more day in October. The weather for that is, I think at last look at least, wasn't too bad. So day 3 is sunny, 24 degrees C, so we'll be looking like we're in good condition. I'd love to try and get this all baled up tonight and then stacked at least in the daylight. And I'd also very much like to start getting some groundwork done. Because what I'd love to do is with field 3, which is quite a big field, I'd love to get that split up a little bit. That'd be pretty good to do. I love the sound of this manual. I'm sure the residents around here do not, but you know what they're gonna do. All right, so let's get this all taken care of. We'll start with the inland first, and then we'll get the headland after that. Random deer. Now, for those of you who missed the live stream there on Monday, we did the tiniest amount of sugar beet harvesting. And really enjoy it with the trailed harvester there. Not much there, but that pretty much confirmed to me that that field is just going to get cultivated in. I don't have the facilities for sugar beet right now, nor do I really feel like I desperately need them either, so there is that. Okay, let's just get ourselves into here. So what we'll do, we'll just check to see this is going to be the right width. There you go. Perfect stuff. And just like that, we're raking hay. So this field is pretty big. But that being said, that should be nicely nice and easy to handle here once we get this once we get this all raked up there, nice and quickly done as well with this larger rake here, and then we'll get the baler out. So quite a bit coming off this, despite the fact that we don't really have any fertilizer on this contract field at all. We are in field 22, but yeah, it's looking good, frankly. I am impressed. What we'll do is just make sure that our lines are all looking good. Because last time we did this, they weren't quite lined up. Put that down to about there. All right. And with that, we're going to keep pushing through here. Won't be too long before we get this all done. Then, like I say, next jobs for us after we get this contract done are to start working on some of our own ground, get that worked over. After we get that ground worked over, we can look at getting some more contracts done, maybe acquiring a little bit more equipment, because I'd love to start getting some things drilled up as well. If I'll have a look on here, we don't have too much time, so what we might well look into doing is getting everything drilled over there or worked over, and then where we can, maybe plant a cover crop as well, with the view of getting some spring drilled crops in the ground there as well. So that's what we might have to look into just for year one. This time became a little bit too tight. Now that is all just a little bit too thin, I would say. Yes, that is as a concept, it's a little bit too narrow. But anyway, we'll get this all adjusted, get this finished up, and then it's on with the balers. So for now, like I say, if you do have any other ideas you'd like to add to Clarkson's Farm, please do drop us a comment down below. If you've enjoyed this series so far, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you all in the next one. Till then, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing, and we'll catch you later.